Hi, this is Bill Walsh with Power Team International. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you some information that will, without a doubt, help you become even more effective with your time management. Have you ever thought where days just fly by and you got nothing done? Have you ever thought that sometimes the months go by and you were busy, but you weren't productive? I'm going to give you some real secrets that work for entrepreneurs, that work for millionaires and billionaires to help them become even more effective with their time management. So if you've had those challenges, don't worry. I've got some of the answers that will, without a doubt, help you in so many ways, not only become more effective with your time, but really become more resourceful. You know, the secret to creating a lot more success in every area of your life is to maximize that time. And I'll give you a good example. If I was to give you $86,400 today, could you go out, could you spend it by the end of the day? I'm sure you could. How about if I gave you the next day, would you take it? Absolutely, right? How about the day after that? How about if you never knew when the money was going to run out? $86,400 every day. All you have to do is go spend it or invest it, and you never know when it's going to end. You see, the question I'd have for you is, what's more valuable, time or money? What's more valuable? When you start to think about it, for most people, it's definitely time, right? And I'm sure the same for you, it's time. So think about this for a second. Every day of your life, you get 86,400 seconds. Do you see, the question is, who gets that time? Who are you spending that time with? Are there negative people in your life right now that take that time? Are there people that literally waste your time? Rule number one is you only give your time to the people that deserve it. Don't go out there and let those negative people drag you down. Do you know some negative people? I mean, really negative people. I mean, people so negative when they come in the room, the lights go dim. Oh, you know some of those guys. Here's how you get rid of all those negative people in just one swoop. Are you ready? You invite them all out for lunch at a really fancy restaurant, but you order all of their food to go. That's right, order their food to go. Because here's what happens. If you allow those negative people to get in your space, they're going to drag you down. Because what does misery love? You've heard misery loves company, right? No, misery loves your company. Because if you're successful, if you're doing the right things, they love to challenge you. They love to bring you down because they want you to stay at the same plane. Do you see, the effectiveness of time management really comes back to doing things effectively to create incredible habits. Because what I've found is that successful people, they got successful habits. Bad people, they got bad habits. So here's rule number one. I'm going to teach you a process called 10 before 10. And I want you to try this just for 14 days. Because to make something a habit, you've got to do it at least 14 times in a row. And here's what it is. 10 before 10 was designed, and I came up with this idea saying, what if you could write down tonight before you go to bed? See, turn off the news. The news is normally negative anyway. And if you wake up to negative and go to bed to negative, you're going to become even more negative. So tonight, try this. Try this on like a jacket, right? Think about this. Write down the 10 most important things that you will accomplish by tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Wow. What a difference thinker. What a way to think differently about what's possible. See, because then when you go to sleep at night, you'll sleep better because you'll have put down all those most important things that you want to accomplish. And it doesn't mean like take a shower, brush your teeth. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 10 most important things that you can accomplish tomorrow morning by 10 a.m. to make tomorrow an absolutely successful day. Wow. Watch when you start to do that how much more efficient you become. Watch how much more time you have. Watch how all of a sudden your freedom time opens up. Number two, think about this one for a second. No more unscheduled calls. No more unscheduled calls. How many times have you taken out your cell phone, you got calls coming in, and you got to answer the phone, you're thinking, who am I going to answer that call from? I got to take that call right now. When in reality, once again, 86,400 seconds. Who gets your time? You see, busy people that are really successful, they don't allow unscheduled calls. They delegate those calls. See, as you start to build a more effective time management program, as you start to delegate your time every day, all of a sudden, the things that you thought were important are not that important. I teach a process called DMO. And what DMO is all about, and when you attend one of our Rainmaker events, we're going to help you build what's called the ultimate DMO. Write that one down, DMO. What it stands for is daily method of operation. Daily method of operation. Now think about your current daily method of operation. Take out a sheet of paper and write down everything you do from morning till night. Are your habits incredible, or do your habits need some help? Are everything you're trying to accomplish get done every day, or you seem like you're kind of caught in a spiral? You see, most people are caught in a spiral. I don't want you to be in a spiral. I want you to have the best chance to win. And in order to have the best chance to win, what you really have to do is begin to plan that day effectively. You know, how much time do you do prospecting? How much time do you do following up with your customers? See, if you look at your current book of business, what you'll find out is that 20% of your customers generate more than 80% of your revenue. That's right, more than 80% of your revenue. So where should you be focusing your time? Focus your time with the people that, once again, absolutely deserve your time. When you start to think about, what does my day look like? Have I had a productive day? You know, am I keeping a scorecard for that day? And once again, who is getting that time? Do you see, as you start to think at a higher level, as you begin to surround yourself with people at a higher level, all of a sudden your time management starts to take over. What I've found is that people that plan to succeed, they win. People that fail to plan, they always lose. And why is that happening? Because it makes sense, right? Think about this logistically. If you start to schedule out successful days, if you start to schedule out productive days, if you start to schedule out great meetings with great people, what do you think is going to happen to your time? You're going to become that much more effective. When you begin to be around people that really start to think about doing things at a higher level, all of a sudden you'll begin to do things at a higher level. So if you're looking for the key components to being even more effective with your time, 10 before 10, it's an absolute winner. It works 100% of the time. And you know, if you're retired and maybe you don't want to be that aggressive and up that early, then try 5 before 12. You know, that works for a lot of my really wealthy friends. But if you're serious about taking your life to the next level, turn off the TV. Get focused on really understanding, what does it take to grow your business? Whatever business you're in. Is it more prospecting, more follow-up? Because as you know, the fortune's in the follow-up. But when you schedule that follow-up, when you schedule the time to meet with the people that can really impact your business at the highest level, and those are usually your 20%ers, take the time to thank your customers. Take the time to manage that day, so what starts to happen is you manage your free time first. You'll schedule time for you. You know, do you have time for the gym? Do you have time to go to the church? Do you have time to spend with your kids? You see, the greatest gift you'll have in life is called quality time. You know, and who do you spend that time with? Because as we talked about, you know, when you start to think about, where does that day go? Those 86,400 seconds, they go by fast, and once they're used, you can never get them back. So I want you to think about at the highest level, right? What are you going to change tomorrow after you've watched this tape? Number 1, 10 before 10. Number 2, a focus, an absolute focus on the people that deserve your time, right? Number 3, an incredible focus and getting into a higher level about really spending time with effective people and really planning that success. Plan that success from day 1 all the way for the next 30 days, but at least for the next 14 days. Do me a huge favor and just try this. You'll be so thankful that you did. And as you start to use this process, share it with somebody else. See, if you're thinking about taking your life and your business to the next level, Power Team International is focused. We have incredible programs to help you with that. From our Rainmaker Summit to our Win University to our Successful Business Building System. These are all designed to help you grow your life and grow your business. And I just really want to obviously thank you for your time. You know, this information that you spend time with and share and learn this stuff, it shows that you're committed. And I appreciate your commitment. So I look forward to meeting you personally. I hope this session on time management was very helpful for you. And we'll have more of these sessions. And once again, if you need more information about our company, please see the website on the screen. You can always go to powerteaminternational.com. But once again, this is Bill Walsh from Power Team International, and I want to say thank you again for your time.